day, Mr. Piccard. Tell the readers about your first major innovation, the solar plane.
Solar Impulse is the first airplane of perpetual endurance.
Okay.
It can fly theoretically forever without any fuel. Because during the day, it flies in the sun. The sun gives the energy to run 4 electrical motors and to load the batteries. So we can then spend the night in the air on the batteries until the next sunrise and continue. And we can do several days, several nights in a row. So it's the demonstration that all these technologies, clean technologies as we call them, can achieve incredible goals. It can be so energy efficient that the amount of energy from the sun is enough to fly day and night.
What made you think of a solar plane that won't need fuel? Because if I'm right, it took you 5 minutes to think about the concept or so, but it took you more than a decade to actualize it. Why that?
It took 5 minutes to know how much energy we would get from the sun.
Okay.
But then it took a decade to be able to make the plane so energy efficient that it would fly day and night with the little amount of energy we could get. And this was the big achievement. It's more a question of energy efficiency than a question of only production of solar power.
What were the challenges you had trying to convince people, trying to get partners, financial partners to back you up?
You know, the world of aviation did not believe in us.
Really? Why?
Because they thought it was impossible. When you are an expert, you only reproduce what you have learned. You learn a lot, but you are a prisoner of it. When you are not an expert, you can have the mind completely open. You can find other ways of doing it. You make other decisions and other choices. And also my colleague André Borschberg, he was not an aviation expert. I'm not either. So we were free enough to invent something new. I like to say that it's not the people selling candles who invented the light bulb. You need disruptive ways of thinking. You don't need a better candle, you need a light bulb.
And when you
fantastic, merci.
And when you accomplished it, a lot of people came on board.
You know, now people see that it's possible, which was my goal. And I'm now creating the World Alliance for Clean Technologies.
Okay. What was that
in
about?
order to bring together all the actors in the field of clean tech, not only production of solar power, but also energy efficiency, saving of natural resources. There are so many people who have big or small solutions. Solutions that people don't know, they are not in the spotlight. Sometimes they don't even find funding. Or like ABB, it's big solutions that need to make their way to every government, you see, to make a change in this world. My goal is to bring them all together and make a catalog of all the solutions available. Maybe 1,000 solutions within 2 years.
Oh, really?
And give the possibility to the negotiators, to the decision makers, to the people making regulations, the people preparing the future, give them the possibility to have access to all these solutions, because these solutions are profitable. They create jobs, they make profit, and this is what we need if we want to convince people to be more environmental friendly and fight climate change. It also needs to be profitable.
The solar plane, have you been finding challenges, obstacles, that is people believing in this new initiative of yours, or everybody's coming on board since you were able to do something which was unthinkable?
Yes, thanks to the flight around the world of Solar Impulse, now people take it very seriously about this World Alliance. We have a lot of support in the media, social media. A lot of people now are writing after the announcement to say that they wanted to join as members.
What's the next initiative for Mr. Bertrand Piccard.
This is really the initiative I'm working on now.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to put the next years of my life.
Okay. And what would, from your perspective, what would be a success story? What would be the success?
The success story is when you can improve quality of life of people in this world. This is very important because today there is not enough compassion for people who are suffering. There is not enough work to fight against poverty. There is not enough for quality of life and to health and education. This is what we need today in our world. Not to go back on the moon. This has already been done. What we need is to make a better quality of life on Earth. And we need to really encourage everybody to go into that direction.
Thank you very much, Fred.
Most welcome.
You're welcome.